Oh, that sucks. Somebody's missing their DX Sidewinder. I know they're just begging to have this thing back. Not as cool as our Frisbee Club Reach, though. Sheesh. I'm out here putting stamps on my disc. Broderick's out here creating disc. 12.5 -13, also known as the People's Destroyer. I'm impressed. A little heartbeat to this bad boy. If you want one of these, they're on Birdie Disc Golf Supply's sub-program only till the end of the month. Then on April 1st, they're releasing the stock run. Check them out. Luckily, a boy knows somebody, so I get to throw it. We are doing the point system today, so I'm going to be comparing this to my C-Line DD3 and also the stock run time lapse. We might as well jump right into it. Hole 1 is 500 feet, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach it. So we're doing a long distance competition. Whoever wins that can start off with a point, and then it's 3 points for a park job, 2 points for C1, 1 point for C1. You guys get the idea. Here we are, the first throw with the reach. Oh, baby. Nice turn, nice finish at the end. Little baby headwind. Now we've got our C-Line DD3 along with our time lapse. We'll throw the DD3 first. This thing's gonna be a little bit more overstable than that. Especially if you throw it low, you bozo. I threw it low. Sorry. Knocking off some of the rust, you know what I mean? Here's a stock time lapse. Let's see if I can get this one a little bit higher. Better. More overstable though. And not as far, I think. I think the reach might have done it. First place for the reach. Close behind, we have the DD3, probably like 30 short, and then you guys are straddling the time lapse right now. In other words, the DD3 is a big fat loser, and the reach is out here probably like 430, 440. Reach with the early lead gets the 1 point. Now we head into 350 feet uphill, throwing a forehand. And this is what I'm excited to see, because I know Broad loves throwing some forehands. So let's see how well this flies for a forehand. Just on some hyzer out wide. I'm thinking we'll have a little bit of a flip up. That is just some effortless flip up and some distance. Right up to C1. I don't think it's parked, but it's going to be close. This DD3 doesn't have too much of a flip up, so just kind of flat and out wide. It's going to be up there right next to the little Frisbee Club reach. Ending it on the time lapse. Can we go 3 for 3 C1? Lacking in the height department. Big scoop! Nope. Time lapse over here being a little bozo inside C2. However, these guys are both inside C1. D3 beat it by a hair. But that is 2 points for these guys. Lefty putt for Broderick. How does he do it? How does he do it? It's like that. This is a bonus point opportunity. 525 feet. Got to hit the initial gap, then it's downhill off to the left. I will say, as far as this reach, it's not as stiff as the other two. This has a little bit more give to it. Fits in my hand perfectly for the backhand. Very comfortable to throw. But can I hit this gap, and can we make it to C2 at least? Oh, no. It held that turn, but I fought at the end. Not going to be inside circle 2. Shanked it a little bit. Now for our time lapse, need to keep this one a little bit lower and more straight down the gap. That is a lot better, but does it have the distance? We will see. Trying to make a little comeback. Finishing it off with the C-Line DD3. This might be too overstable of a disc to get me there. A chance for the time lapse to make a comeback. 0 points for the reach and the DD3, but the time lapse did manage to squeeze in a single point. Just a quick putter check by your boy. See what we're dealing with today. Oh, hold up. Twice or it's luck. Oh, it was luck. It was freaking luck. On to some more reachable holes, 350 feet, but we're taking the hyzer route out wide. It's uphill, and I think that'll be a perfect disc for this reach because it has a little bit of flip to it. So once I pop it out on some hyzer out wide, it's going to be able to flip up, carry me up there, and then still have that finish at the end. Big skip. Ooh, that's going to be close. This is going to be right on the edge. Now we give the DD3 a shot, see if we can put it any closer. Missed my gap. That's for sure. Oh, it's going to be up there, though. I think it might be right next to the basket. And our time lapse. Same line as the DD3, but just go right of that first tree. Well, I did, but I overcorrected. That time lapse is sucking. Other than the last hole, that was a pretty good shot. Time lapse is being a little bozo, so it didn't get any points. They just updated C1, and the reach is like one step outside of C1. 1 point for this guy. Whereas the C-Line DD3 managed to make it inside C1. 2 points for him, officially takes the lead. Good thing we're not playing for score. Just kidding. Tied at 4 points. This is going to be a fun shot. 370 feet. Kind of a ceiling at first, but then opens up. Ripping on another forehand. That forehand with this reach felt pretty nice on hole 2. So we'll try it again. Hitting it flat right and then see if we can get that slow drift left the entire way. Oh my gosh. Get over there! Dude, that thing is pretty sick. Hold up, hold up. If we can go 3 for 3, that's going to be kind of crazy. Here's our C-Line DD3. Oh, finish! Up there. Oh, Okay, hold on. Come on, time lapse. Do not make me look bad. I kind of looked bad. Dang it! Boy, that reach is disgusting. Just effortless glide. I like that it has the turn, but then still finishes. Like I hit that hard flat, even a pinch and hyzer. Got that drift, but it still finished, even skipped at the end. I love it. And trust me, I'm not saying all this because he's paying me to say it. I actually mean it. This disc is pretty sick. And trust me, I'm looking for every opportunity to roast him about this disc because he did beat the brakes off of me last time we linked up, but I'm gonna come find you, Broderick. I want a rematch. Basket's down there hiding behind the trees, 400 feet, definitely reachable, but you gotta take a sketchy line to get there, out of bounds, basically throwing right at that sign, still throwing the reach first. Gonna have to put this on a lot of hyzer. Expect that flip up and then maybe even a skip off of the road. Oh, dirty branch. Still getting the skip off the road. Never mind. This is a tough hole. And after this, we're playing the island, so hopefully I still have all these discs for the rest of the video. Oh, that's cooked. Never mind. Actually, that's going to be deep C1. Maybe even C2. But here we go with the time lapse. Same line, more out wide. That's right at the sign. If I hit it, I'm going to be pissed. Didn't even hit it. These cats did not make it into the circle, but the DD3, again, is barely sneaking inside C1. That's 2 points, taking the lead on, what am I calling it? The reach. I was stuck between saying Broderick or reach. 2 points on Broderick. You're slacking, big dog. It's nice because if I start playing bad with this disc, I can just blame Broderick. But 320 feet, hole 16, we have the island hole. 2 holes left counting this one, and this is the most dangerous one. I don't want to lose anything. I've been losing a lot of stuff recently since the pond filled up. Please do not lose anything. There's no way. There's no freaking way, dude. Broderick, what the hell? What is going on, man? Why do I keep freaking losing stuff? I'll jump in there if I have to. Don't worry, big dog. Here we go. C-line, DD3. Let's do a little bit better than that. Starting to get a little scared. Getting a little scared. That tends to be the problem here. Still manages to find C1, though. Sheesh. Time lapse. Really don't want to lose this one. I bagged this one. Looks pretty tasty. Is that going to be our first park job of the day? Ooh. Maybe. Oh my gosh, we really are freaking doing this, aren't we? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I see you, bro. Don't worry. Don't you worry, buddy. I'm coming. The problem is once you start scooting, you start digging up mud. I'm not trying to do that. I think we're all good, though. Here we go. Here we go. I knew I'd get you back. No! Oh, this is right here. Come here. Come here. Got it. We got Broderick back. DD3 still inside C1. And the time lapse... I don't know, is it parked? 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm giving it to him. He's down bad anyways. DD3 has a comfortable lead. Time lapse is still falling behind. Reach is choking. Hole 18, par 4. We're going to play them out. They can each get their individual score. I'm going to go with the reach again. Thankfully, there's no water near sight, so we're just going to let this thing loose. That is going to be way down there. Heavy turn, still fought out. Got a little skip at the end. DD3's up next. Let's see how it compares in distance. More turn. It's going to be closer to the pin. I don't know if it's going to be farther, though. Last but not least, our time lapse. How far can we get this thing? No turn, just dead straight and way down there. So our farthest disc away from the basket is our stock time lapse. I'm right on a hill, so footing is not the best. Gonna have to go stand still, aiming at that bigger tree off to the left, and hopefully getting a ground skip off to the right. Big skip. Nice. That's going to be our first park job of the day officially. Time lapse is on a comeback. Then a lot closer to the pin, we have the reach. Not really cut off to the basket, but I'm definitely going to have to play another skip shot. Just keeping it low and having it skip towards that basket. That looks good. Back-to-back park jobs. Oh! C1 for sure. And closest of them all is the C-line DD3, except I didn't get the forward distance I needed because now I'm really cut off by the Mando tree. This one is going to take a crazy flare shot, so we will see how this goes. Oh no. Well, 2 park jobs to end the day. Thank you, Birdie Disc Golf Supply, for hooking me up with this. Broderick, very happy for you. This thing is pretty dope, and to have your own distance driver is pretty sick. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.